Hello everybody, welcome to Football Manager 22 on the channel. Now if you're in the Discord, I've been joking around saying that I wasn't going to buy it. I mean, I was on the fence. There's a lot of new features that I didn't think were brilliant. Then I saw a few videos about how the game is looking and how it's playing, and I thought, you know what? Value for money wise, I'm always going to play Football Manager. It's always going to be one of my most played games of the year. So yeah, here we are. The Spurs beta save is underway. We're on a contract worth $4.4 million per annum. We need to change that because it thinks I'm in the USA even though I'm in Singapore. But they use dollars as well, so yeah, we'll get over that. But we have been hired as Tottenham Hotspur manager, replacing previous head coach Nuno Espirito Santo, who lasted not very long. This is the first time I've loaded up the game. I've not done anything. I've just created my manager, said I want to manage Tottenham, and here we go. We are predicted to finish 6th in the league. We've got a 4-star reputation. We have a general manager of Steve Hitchen, an assistant coach of Ian Cathro, founded in 1882, and our fierce rivals are Arsenal in the North London derby. Transfer budget of £20 million with a payroll budget of £168 million as well, but we're going to go straight into that. We can't do it just yet. We'll sort that out in a minute. A bit of history. And we are in the Euro Cup 2, which is the Conference League. Excellent. They think a 3-4-3, or if you're looking at an attacking way, or a 5-2-3 is our best formation. We're going to have a little play around with that. We're not going to have any gameplay in this first episode. It's just an introduction to the game. An introduction to the team, look at some players like Son, Kane, Wink, some of the youngsters and things like that, see what's going through. So they want us to play attacking soccer. Can I please change that? I want to change that as soon as possible. Sign players under the age of 22 for the future. Play possession football. Develop players using the club's youth system. Do not sign players over the age of 30. So I love having an old signing though. Play entertaining football as well. Maximum 2-year contract with players that are already over the age of 30 and work within the budget. Qualify for the Champions League. Reach the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Reach the final of the Conference League, and the Carabao Cup is not important. And then next season they want us to challenge for the Premier Division title. Oh my word! Well, this is only a beta save. It's just to get us used to the system and the new features that are in it. So we'll see what happens. I'm not fussed about an inter-squad friendly. We will have a press conference though. And arrange a meeting with the coaching staff. Let's go for every month. I don't think I need to know too much more than that. We will save the game as Dave Nichols Tottenham, because that is me and we are managing Tottenham. So, yes, very excited by this. First things first, preferences. Currency, no, pounds. The UK pound sterling. Language, UK. English, none of this soccer stuff. Full screen mode, Football Manager skin is fine. We have a high graphic thing. And no match sounds. We can turn them off straight away. We all know they are rubbish. So there we go. That's a bit better. £3.16 million per annum. Is that still going to say per annum? Can I not change that to a week? Is it salary? Would it be under salary? Wage? Choose the format to display yearly, weekly. There we go. That's much easier. So now if we come home and then inbox again. Yeah, 61 grand a week. Yes, please. That makes it look so much more better. So much more better, unlike my English. But yes, hopefully you're all excited for Football Manager 22. It should be a very good series. We always have a Football Manager series on the channel, don't we? So, right. Contracts are expiring. Hugo Lloris, Alfie Whitman, and then lots of youngsters. So Hugo Lloris is really the only one to really sort of worry about. 34, Hugo Lloris. He looks pretty decent though. He's still looking pretty good. Model citizen. Aerial reach 11 isn't the best. He's 6'2". Reflexes 16. Positioning 16. Oh, he looks pretty decent. He does look pretty decent. If we go to, yeah, this is what I sort of wanted up there. So you can see you got your shot stopping physical. He does lack a little bit on distribution if you're looking at his sort of radii. I don't know what you'd call this. What is this called? Circle diagram or something? I don't know, but we're not going to be looking to get a new goalkeeper. Hugo Lloris will be fine for 1 year at least. So tactical direction, we'll sort all that out in a minute. Club vision expectation, let's just accept it. There's no point in negotiating in our first season. Pre-season prep, Tottenham injuries. Oliver Skipp is out with a broken foot. Time out so far, 2 months. He's got 5 to 11 days left. And obviously, Ollie Skipp is the youngster who a lot of Tottenham fans are very excited about. He lacks aerially. He's 5'11", and he's going to be lacking in the sort of jumping and heading distribution sort of areas. So, yeah, not too good. Technical attacking vision. He seems pretty much an all-rounder other than aerial, to be honest. Strength could do us some work. He's not the quickest, but his ability is moving the ball, so that's what we're going to go with. It says a ball-winning midfielder. I'm not too sure about that. I think you would be more of a sort of surely a playmaker is what you want to be, sort of like a deep line playmaker on defend or maybe even support. Your tackling is pretty good. So, yeah, on defence mode, passing, positioning, teamwork, vision, tackling, technique and first touch are a little bit low, as is balance. But everything else sort of ticks the box there for a deep line playmaker. So Ollie Skip looks okay. We've got Dele Alli coming back from a hamstring strain. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Gets forward whenever possible, tries killers balls, winds up opponent, tries to play out of trouble, tries tricks, one with the throw off and cuts inside from the left wing. Again, looks pretty good other than his defending, which we're not going to ask him to do that much. I would like to get Dele Alli back involved in the Tottenham lineup and in the Tottenham team. I think he's a good goalkeeper, a good player that can unlock defences. I said goalkeeper because I was looking at Perligio Golini, and here he is. Is he ever going to be... Do you know what? He probably could challenge Hugo Lloris at some point. On loan from Atalanta, I think there is a option to buy at the end of it as well. Delighted to be at the club. Again, a good all-rounder. Lacking a little bit on distributing high eccentricity, which I'm never a big fan of. At 16, that is quite a lot. He's going to be off his line a hell of a lot, trying to close down attackers and come rushing out. So, squad selection rules, we'll go through all of that in a minute. And the transfer window is in progress. Arsenal are the biggest spenders so far, £142 million. Romelu Lukaku, £98 million into to Chelsea. Jack Grealish, £100 million Villa to Man City. But Swansea have brought the most players in. And Man City have let 44 players go, which is very, very impressive. Right, let's go and have a look at Harry Kane. That's what I think we all want to have a look at. Look at those attributes. They are incredible. Tries killer balls often, gets the crowd going, tries long-range passes. It should be scoring a load of goals. If you watch the Twitch stream where we took over Spurs for a couple of seasons, we put Harry Kane at right back and he did a really good job there. Don't ask questions. It's something we wanted to do on stream. But yes, he should be a very good goal scorer. I'm more inclined to just keep him up the pitch, maybe as a complete forward, I think is what he'd be good at. He does lack a little bit in the physical attributes when you look at it, but everything else is absolutely superb. 75 to 100 million. No one interested in him at the moment. I wonder if they've programmed in Man City to have a cheeky little bid in there. We'll have to wait and see. Heung-min Son, another of Spurs' sort of glowing players, one of the standout players that you've got. Great finishing, dribbling, looks good. Okay, so we're definitely going to be playing with an inverted winger or two up front. Just shove Kane and Son up front together and see if magic can happen. Son on the left, probably, or up front. Yeah, but he's looking very, very good, isn't he? Good pace, good acceleration. Again, doesn't want to defend, so that's why I'm not... If you play him as a winger, you just got to leave him up there and say, do your thing. He's going to track back, potentially, because that's what he likes to do with his energy. But, yeah, I like the look of... I do like the look of Heung-min Son, which is good. We look at Dele Alli, Lucas Moura. Let's have a quick look at him again. Good pace, good physical attributes. Maybe lacking a little bit technically. But yeah, I'm sure we can get something out of Lucas Moura. We're wanted, we've got Ndombele, wanted by Newcastle, who have probably got loads of money, haven't they? That's probably been built in to this save. Can we see... We probably can't see their sort of... So they are a 3.5-star reputation. Can we see their money? I thought we could see what they had in terms of money. Does it say rich or something? But maybe not. Maybe not. Declare interest in the job. Oh, yeah, of course, they're unemployed. So that's been updated straight away because Stevie Bruce has been sacked. So that's going to be a very interesting one to keep an eye on that with Newcastle, see what they do. But I could be open to selling Ndombele if we get a good big bid from Newcastle. Who else have we got? Bergwijn has also got interested in from Leicester. Lo Celso's there as well. Helberg. Eric Dyer from Newcastle. I'm not against letting Eric Dyer go. And Hugo Lloris has settled status because of good old Brexit. Bloody Brexit. But yeah, I mean, it's looking so far. Everything's looking the same. I don't know if I can load. I'll have a look at that later on and see if I can load in my team sheet pages from Football Manager 21. But overall, so far, it's looking pretty solid. It is looking pretty solid. Right, tactical direction then. Let's go and create a tactic. They've said that Gegenpress, you just can't use it all the time, which is quite interesting. I think we're going to want to dominate the possession and look to basically bring Harry Kane to the ball. Dominate possession, relentless pressing, emphasis on moving the ball through the middle, patiently waiting for a vertical tick-attacker or tick-attacker. Dominate possession with tick-attacker. That's what we're going to go for. Choose formation. So it works well with this 4-1-2-2-1, which I'm a big fan of, 4-2-3-1, or the 5-2-3 wing-backs wide, which it does say we should probably be using. And we probably could use that to our advantage. Although that wouldn't be a playmaker. That would be Heung-min Son. The 4-3-3 DM wide is what it's saying is its go-to at the moment. Do you know what? We're going to try the 5 at the back. Because of the new wide centre-back that you can use, we are going to try this formation. And I don't know if it's going to get the best out of it because we're not going to be able to get Dele Alli involved like I wanted to. But we're going to start with something like this. Keeping the ball, wait for patient openings to Harry Kane and see how we get on. Now, Data Hub is one of the new things. We need to play 3 league matches to get this in, and I'm looking forward to using that, so we'll be diving into that at some point for sure. But overall it looks pretty similar. I'm trying to think. I'm sure we'll come across the new the new features as they crop up, so I'm very excited about all that. But the monthly staff meeting is here. Let's attend, see what happens here. So I believe that Harry Kane would make a much better captain than Hugo Lloris, due in part to his great presence on the pitch. It is, however, worth noting that changing the captaincy can potentially have a negative effect on morale amongst players, so tread carefully. Well, I'm happy to make Harry Kane on the pitch because Harry Kane he captains his country, as does Hugo Lloris, but we're going to go with Harry Kane. I would recommend individual penalty taking training for Dele Alli, as taking into account his potential to handle these situations requires improvement in this area. No, move on. I'm not too fussed about that. This is quite good, actually. This is quite nice that you're getting this sort of feedback. I feel Yaphet Tangang's game would improve if he were encouraged to get forward whenever possible. His strong athletic presence lends himself well to frequently breaking into the attacking areas, but will I be using him if I was using him as an out-and-out right-back, then yes, potentially I'd agree with that. But because I'm probably going to be using him as a centre-back, probably not. Dele Alli games would improve if he was discouraged from trying to get forward whenever possible. No, move on. Not doing either of those. Chris Riley to handle tactical defending. Yep, okay, that's fine. You can do all that. You can remove that. That's not a problem. Game would improve if he tried to develop his weak foot, as his right foot is currently currently a notable weakness. There we go. I couldn't quote it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Go for it. Okay, we can consider an improved contract. We'll move on from that. Not talking about contracts right now. I think you should look towards the youth system for players. The high standard of facilities we have here mean youngsters have a good chance of developing with us, and it would help to achieve our club objectives. Okay, great. Move on. Players to offer professional contracts. We'll move on. We're not doing contracts now. High potential players. Oliver Skipp, 20-year-old wonder kid. He is listed as 2.5 star right now, but could be up to 4.5 star. He will be getting some game time in the season. No worries about that. Ryan Sessegnon. I've the increasing opinion that Ryan Sessegnon has the potential to become a quality player for this club, perhaps slightly surpassing the ability of our second best left winger, Steven Bergwijn. So he could become the second best left winger. Brilliant. I'm of the increasing opinion that Brian has the potential to become a key player for the club, perhaps reaching the ability of our best left winger, Heung-min Son. So basically, we've got left wing sorted. We've got a wonder kid in Brian Hill, and we've got Ryan Sessegnon, young Englishman, coming up as well. I think English centre Brian Kidd would be a good choice to add to the Tottenham coaching team, as we have room to bring in further staff to join the club. We currently have 4 people working the coaching, the ball out to 9 to do so. This is quite good. I quite like this. Schedule. Yeah, schedule after meeting. Okay, schedule after meeting. Let's have a look and see. Danny Murphy. Is that... I was going to say that's a physio. It can't actually be the Danny Murphy. Yeah, okay. Schedule after meeting. Oh, schedule after meeting. Yeah, schedule all of them after the meeting. That's fine. Right, end the meeting. Thank you, coaching staff. That was good. And and then it gives you just a little summary. That's really cool. That is cool. I do like that. So, Brian Kidd. Have we got an assistant manager? I feel like we should have an assistant manager. We have one assistant manager. And it is Ian Cathro. And he is... okay. He's not brilliant. Brian Kidd is brilliant and has won leagues with Man City, hasn't he? So, yeah. No, hang on. That's his football career. I want his management career milestones. Oh, it is definitely Brian Kidd that was at Man City, wasn't it? It definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, there we go. Coach, caretaker, manager, assistant manager. Yeah, Brian Kidd, you've got a history of winning. Used to play for Man United, so come on down. Oh, you only want to be... Okay, I'm going to say you can be our new assistant manager. What? 15 grand a week? Oh, my word. We'll give you 14.5. There you go. Finalised. Done. Brian Kidd's coming in. Emilio Alvarez. Yep, goalkeeping coach. Fine. You can have all of that. Sam Hudson, performance analysis. Great. Come on in. Come on down. Okay, I'm going to go through all of these later on. Let's crack on and just see if we get the press conference, because I think there's been bit something about the updates to a press conference. Matt Doherty has got food poisoning. He's the ultimate all-rounder. Look at how many 13s and 14s are in there. It's absolutely mental. Like, runs with the ball down the right, gets forward whenever possible, wants to be the wing-back. So he is going to be the backup wing-back to someone I did want to look at, Emerson Royal. Because I've done a video on Emerson Royal, and I know what his strengths and weaknesses are by that video. And he will be our starting wing-back. He is liable to pick up some yellow cards this season. But, yeah, I think he's going to be pretty decent indeed. Obviously, 21.5 million paid when he had played. They've got that wrong because he did actually play one appearance for Barcelona. So they need to update that. But, yeah, and obviously no real name fixes or badges or anything yet. As it's the beta, I just want to make sure everything's clicking. Hopefully by the next video I'll have all that updated. But we will see how it goes. Oh, yeah, you get a little icon to suggest he's injured now. That's quite a nice little touch as well. I don't mind that. We've got Sergio Reguilon in here. All out pace. Lovely stuff. Looks like he could be pretty good. Who else do we want to go and look at? I'll tell you who I want to go and look at. Let's go and look at Cristiano Ronaldo. Apparently, David De Gea has been done dirty, but, you know. Why can't I spell Cristiano? Let's just do it the easy way. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. There he is. Look at that. Bloody hell. He's still phenomenal, isn't he? 36 years old. Not for sale. 470 grand a week. Star player. I wonder, do Man UFC have any other sort of players here that are worth looking at? I'm just wondering. Paul Pogba, how does Paul Pogba look? Yeah, good. I'm wondering if he's going to have a work rate 11. I think that's about right. He's not always working too hard, is he, Paul Pogba? But he looks decent. Let's have a look at Fred. Fred should have high work rate and pretty crap everything else. Yeah, it looks like they've got Fred pretty decent. I love this shape over here. Looks like a stick man falling over drunk. Because we don't know all of his attributes and stuff. Edson Cavani, Anthony Martial, transfer listed. Oh, my word. Arsenal, Chelsea, Bayern. How much do they want for Anthony Martial? 28 million. He's just transfer listed. Is there... Let's discuss an interesting. I heard you wanted to talk. Let's go. Oh, you actually get things to say now. We're keen on signing Anthony Martial. I'd like to know more about what the demands would be. I would like to hear you're keen on Anthony. He's highly interested in a move to Tottenham, despite his desire to do a deal. I'm not going to reveal too much about what we're looking for at this stage. He would look forward to playing a more important role in the team. Would want a wage between 62 and 91. We'll expect to start the majority of matches. We'll use him in a preferred position as a striker with an advanced forward role. We'll improve the coaching team, challenge for a domestic cup next season, strengthen the first team squad. Up front, we've got bloody Harry Kane. Will be a signed player as penalty taker. Thanks for the feedback. These demands sound fine and we know there's mutual interest, so we'll go away and plan our next steps. I know there's a lot of interest from your side, but I'm not sure about the demands. We need a bit more time to think. I'm going to say that. I don't agree with the... I think I have to admit that I'm disappointed. There's plenty of legitimate interest in him already, so I'd recommend you act swiftly if you change your mind. Joe Norris playing hardball there. I do like that touch. That's a very nice touch. So, yeah, okay. Maybe Anthony Martial could be joining. Who knows? They are looking to sell Martial, having placed him on the transfer list. And then it sums it all up in this little side bit here, which is really cool. Actually, that's really nice to see. Nemanja Matic is transfer listed as well. Got Alex Telles there. Phil Jones is transfer listed. Sir Phil of Jones. 3.4 million and no interest in him. Such a shame it didn't work out for him, really. He did look like he was going to be really high potential, but injuries got the better of him. He was always a little bit comical, wasn't he? So, yeah, it'd be very interesting. Yeah, okay. In the under-23s, Man United, who have they got here that I'd like to take a look at? I mean, Hannibal was always one that was always turned into something very, very good. Also, there was the Norwegian, who must be still younger than I imagine in the under-18s. There he is, Isaac Hansen Aron. Yeah, he always turns into something pretty decent as well, but that's enough of about Man United, isn't it? That's enough about Man United. Who else do we want to go and look at? Let's go and look at Messi at PSG, which seems all sorts of wrong to see what he looks like. Look at those 20s. Oh, my God. Dribbling, finishing, decision, determination, flair, vision, passing, technique. Oh, my word. That is absolutely incredible. In fact, let's go and look at PSG because it's just a ridiculous team they've got, isn't it? It's an absolutely ridiculous team they have here. So Icardi, they've got... Oh, what's Opt? Will explore his options at the end of his contract. Kylian Mbappe. There you go. Pace, acceleration, 2020, composure, finishing, dribbling, first touch. Incredible scenes for Kylian Mbappe. And then you have Neymar as well. I mean, they should be winning everything, right? They should be winning everything with that front three. That is ridiculous. Sergio Ramos is also at the back. Absolutely insane team they have. Donnarumma in goal. Oh my word, that would be a fun save to start with. We probably will do a one-season save with PSG and try and win absolutely everything, but it's a ridiculously strong team they've got there. Absolutely restricted. They're ridiculously strong. Icardi is wanted by Arsenal. Let's go and have a look at our old rivals. Let's go and have a look at Arsenal and just see what they are looking like in terms of players. Who would you say is the standout player for Arsenal? I'm interested to see Martin Odegaard, actually. Not saying he's the standout player, but okay, yeah, he looks pretty handy as well. It feels like they've got a lot of the ratings and the attributes on point this season. It feels like a lot of people are doing pretty well. Kieran Tierney already wanted by Man City. Kolasinac wanted by Wolves. El Neni, Atlanta. Cedric is what they've got. A lot of players wanted. It looks like you could easily sort of farm off a lot of these players if you started as Arsenal. But yeah, very, very interesting. Martinelli's there. Let's have a look at Martinelli. Yeah, got a lot of room to grow. A lot of room to go. Listed as a wonder kid. Fair enough. Granit Xhaka, the Arsenal captain, through thick and thin. Good first touch, good long shot, good passing. I think he looks all right, to be honest. But yeah, so an interesting little first dive into Football Manager. I did want to get into the press conference. I don't want this video to be too long, around 20-25 minutes. But the code of contact, if you miss training, 2 weeks. If fourth time, you're going to be demoted. If you go AWOL 1 week, and then 2 week, and again, you're going to be demoted. Multiple booking ban, half a week, 1 week, 2 weeks. We're going hard on them this one. Sent off for a second booking, yeah, half a week, that's fine. Sent off straight red, half a week, 1 week. If you do it again, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Let's confirm that. I'm sure they don't normally get annoyed by the code of conduct, but Brian Kidd has been he's been offered Crystal Palace, Norwich, Southampton, and Wolves. Wow, hopefully he will come to us. Right, introduce yourself to the squad. Here we go then. I'd like to introduce myself as your new manager and answer any questions that you may have. Welcome, I'm pleased to see you in charge and hope your reign is long and successful. Thank you, Harry. Thank you. I'll be giving opportunity to more youngsters are looking to make some cuts this season. Which means some of you will have to leave the club. I'll make it clear right now, if you want to leave and a big offer is made for you, nobody will stand in your way. I'm planning to do the quality of the striker position, defensive. I don't want to make any promises just yet. I was expecting more from you in terms of promises, but it's time for a break right now. Okay. I'm very positive about our chance, and I think we can qualify for the Champions League. That's a target we can all get behind. Well done, Harry. Brilliant. That's let's go outstretch. Brilliant. That's just what I wanted to hear. I'll also be able to win the Euro Cup too. Oliver Skip. I can't think of anything to say. Brilliant. That's just what I wanted to hear. Overall meeting is slightly positive. I also want us to reach the FA Cup final. That sounds a little too ambitious right now. Oh. Okay, I might have got two to go. Maybe that was being a bit too ambitious. I'm pleased about that. This seems much more achievable to me. Excellent. That's the sort of overreaction I was hoping for. I've also finalised the code of conduct. Everyone seems content, satisfied, and happy with that. So that's a great response. Let's pump the fist. That's a great response. Come on, boys. Right, done. Everyone went up a little bit in morale. Dressing room has gone up to excellent. The players are enjoying playing together. It may be early days, but the players are excited about the future of the club with you at the helm. But Ian Cathro was left expressionless. What? I can't imagine. He just sat there not interested. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, we do have something in the inbox. We've got training introduction. No, go and sort all that out later on. Nichols to meet the media. Here we go. Attend the press conference. We're in. Okay, let's kick this off with the first question from Brad Osborne, please, from One Football. What's your question, Brad? Hi, Dave. What are your initial thoughts on taking the Tottenham job? Smile warmly. I'm eager to get started. Do you have the wage budget to bring in the players you need, or will you be talking to chairperson Daniel Levy to ask for a bigger budget? That's a good question, Timo. That's a very good question. Open arms. At the moment, I'm new. I'm not going to discuss the club's finances. I don't think we need to. Why Tottenham? Why was the allure of coming here? Well, Ina Dudling from Eurosport. I think it's a club dripping with potential. I can't wait to see what's possible. Gary Moran from Sport Bible. What made you sure this was the right job? Outstretched arms. There really was no doubt. From the moment the opportunity came up my way, I knew I wanted to be here. I mean, I picked them from the beginning, so yeah. The facilities at the club are fantastic. Are you excited about the opportunity to work in such an environment? Facilities are great, but good old-fashioned hard work is equally as important. Having played at this sort of level, do you think your journey into management will be a little easier? I'm going to say I don't think it really matters. Let's shake our head. I'm not sure about that. Quite often great players have been average managers at best, and great managers have modest playing careers. It appears to us you'd be more suited to a more cerebral approach. Cerebral. I've put an extra L in there. More cerebral approach to the game. A suit and tie style of management rather than a tracksuit. Do you agree with that? Well, Layla from Sky Sports News. I guess that's right. You got to feel comfortable in your attire, right? Having been born in London, you must surely share some sort of connection with the fans, despite not being a supporter yourself. Smile warmly. I can't say I've even begun to consider that. Where do you pluck these questions from? I know how the fans are going to feel. We may not share the support of the club, but we can come from the same place, so I have an advantage there. Gary Moron again. He's piping up. Bloody hell. Do you think the squad has enough quality? Open arms. Yes. There's quality players here. If you've met the players already, what was their reaction to you being appointed from 4-4-2? Well, let's smile only very briefly. I can't comment properly on the mood in the dressing room yet, but I'll still find out. The club has hit reset and everyone gets a good chance to impress me, so it's a good time for the players. Do you have a message for the Tottenham fans? Outstretching my arms. It sounds like a cliche, but the fans really are part of this team too, and I need them as much as they need us. Let's get the fans on board. Love that. What are your thoughts about the long-term potential at Tottenham? Outstretched arms. It's not going to be a short-term thing. We have a vision and a success. And how do you expect to work the players on the training ground? Ooh, open arms. There's a balance to be made between work and rest. I'm cautious not to overwhelm the players. And is Emerson Royal the sort of player you look to build around? He's a terrific player. Will Harry Kane remain your captain? Yes, he will. How would you go about improving the Tottenham squad? Is there a position you'd like to improve in? Oh. Is there a position we'd like to improve in? No comment just yet. No comment. Your arrival comes at a time when Tango Ndombele's future at the club. Is he someone you'd like to keep? Open arms. We're not going to discuss speculation. It's often said that different managers favour different competitions. The league is the heart and soul of every club, and that's our main focus. Thank you, everyone. That's all the questions we have time for today. It did seem like there was a few more new questions in there and some new things you could do as well. Gary Moron was piping up a lot with questions, so we'll keep an eye on him. But Layla, our press officer, was reserved, and she thinks it went just fine. So there we go. We will end it there. I'm going to have a little play around and everything like that. First game of the season is Leicester City away from home, so that'll be a tough one. 3 friendly games to get through, so I can understand dynamics and stuff like that. Looking forward to seeing the Data Hub. Looking forward to seeing it all. If you're looking forward to the series, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. For now, I'm out. Cheers.